Hey, so happy Sunday. One of the things that I do for us, other than putting protein shake in my coffee, I drink a lot of coffee. So I like to make my own creamer. And I like knowing what's in my stuff. And creamers these days have gotten a little bit more dicey on what the ingredients are, and I am not a fan. And since I'm a post GLP patient, I definitely like knowing what's in my stuff. So I already added 2.5 cups of lactose-free milk. This is, use whatever one you want. This is just the one that I like, and I'm going to do another because I actually use this a lot. There's actually not much left in here, so I'm just gonna go on and add it in. But use whatever milk you like. And then Aldi has sweetened condensed milk. Read these too, because not all of them are honest. So make sure you're reading the label if you're getting more selective about what you're putting in your body, because not all of them are honest. And so they're not just milk and sugar boiled down. They have other things in them. So just make sure you read your containers. That's really important, especially these days. I don't know about you guys, but the more and more I read and get to know, the less I want weird things in my food, in my beverages. I'm just getting more selective. So just make sure that you're reading whatever you're putting in to your creamer. Be a little choosier. It's your health, right? It's your health. And I make a very large batch, so I actually use a lot of milk, and then I use 2 containers of this because this actually lasts me a long time. I do the lactose-free milk either from Aldi or Trader Joe's, depending on where I am, I grab it. And I always grab the 2% just out of habit. That's what I like. It works well for me. And I used to have a milk allergy. I don't know about anyone else, but the lactose-free stuff does not bother me. So I don't know if anybody else has had a similar experience, but I have noticed the lactose-free milks do not bother me at all. And I used to, I'm not joking, I used to drink milk or have certain dairy products and be viciously ill. And the lactose-free milk doesn't give me any issues whatsoever. So I am a fan. And the next thing I add is vanilla. I actually like the Trader Joe's paste. I just really like it. It seems to just be a little heavier. And I tell everybody, like many others, measure that vanilla with your heart. It's yours. It's what makes you happy. You measure that love with your heart. I'm doing 3 teaspoons today because that's what my heart wants. My heart wants 3 teaspoons. And that's what makes my heart happy. But measure with your heart. And then we're just gonna get this all mixed up. I do it in the bowl just because it's easier. I know some people do it straight into the container they're gonna use, and that's fine. I just feel like I get a better mix if I do it in the bowl first. Just because you'll probably laugh at what you see what my creamer container is, because it is not the average creamer container. So once I feel like I've gotten that into a good mixture, that's pretty good. I use, and you guys might laugh a little bit, I use my Short Story growler. It's a wonderful brewery in West Virginia. I believe there's one by Deep Creek, Maryland as well. But I don't drink anymore, so I needed to repurpose my growlers, and this is one of the uses for them. So what I do is I actually get this added into the growler. And the growler is perfect for me. It's like a perfect size. I have always loved growlers, always been a fan of them. I don't know about anyone else. I always loved being able, when I did drink, taking my beer with me. If I found one that I liked, I was always a fan of that. I don't drink anymore. If I have one, it is very few and far between because now it just gives me headaches, and it's like not the post-drink headache, normal headache. It just, my body just doesn't react well to it anymore. And then what I do, I have some vanilla beans left over from when I had a homemade batch of vanilla, and whoop, it overfilled. So once this goes down, and I know why it's flowing out, it's because of all the air bubbles. So I'll let that rest. And then I put in homemade vanilla beans. And I love these. These are super handy, and they just intensify the flavor of the creamer. And this creamer will typically last me probably 3 weeks. Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee. But it'll last me about 3 weeks. And it's just nice to have, I know what's in it. So if you're like me and you like knowing what's in your stuff, I highly recommend starting to make your own creamer. There's tons of recipes out there. Check them out. Have a great day.